Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, New York, who rule well. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity to the four corners of the earth. This is just a quick lesson, Lord willing. It's edifying to the elect about Esau, Edom, okay? Because they're clever, all right? And they have... they run from their nationality. They are the true biblical Edomites, right? And they run from that, in all types of ways and forms. Because one, they don't keep at home. It's evident they're all over the earth, everywhere else, in places they don't belong. All right, and they run from their nationality as well. They call themselves Americans. Europeans like French or Germans or Russians or Australians, even South Africans, okay? Like, they call themselves everything but who they really are, all right? But we know through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who they really are, man. They are the true biblical Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites, all right? And they are in rulership today, as Job 9:24 says what? The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. The wicked is who? Is Esau, Edom, man. The earth was given to them, all right, to rule for a season, you see. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Right, Satan means human adversary, okay? And if you go into Psalms 83, you know that the Most High, Yahweh, and his people, right, the true Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and speckled birds, that are scattered abroad to the four corners of the earth, you guys, we are the true Hebrew Israelites, man, by blood. You see? All 12 tribes. But Esau, Edom is everybody else. You see, they also have 12 tribes within Esau, Edom, you see? And the head tribe there is the Amalekites, Amalek, the tribe of Amalek, which are the Jewish people today, you see? All right? So they're hiding their identity and everything about themselves, man. Trying to get that birthright right back, but they're not going to get it. All right, let's get into the article, Slakia. The biblical kingdom of Edom was long thought to be a myth, but scientists now think they have found proof of its existence in a controversial new finding, right? This whole time, Esau, Edom is pushing these lies, man, that veil covering all the nations, man. You see, they didn't begin calling themselves white, as in white people, right, until 1681 in Virginia, all right? That's psychological warfare upon our people, man. That's why a lot of Southern Kingdom accept the term black. Oh, I'm black, You know what I'm saying? I'm black and proud or whatnot, All right? Black is a color, man. That's like saying I'm purple or I'm yellow or I'm blue. You see? That sounds like fucking madness, man. Think about it. All right? But our people, 2/3 that are not going to wake up, accept that term, that proverb, you see? African American, again, that's a whole different lesson there. But those are two different Edomites names, All right? You got Americo Vespucci for America, and Scipio, the Roman general Scipio Africanus. That's where you get Africa from, the name. All right? Because Psalms 49:11 says what? That their inward thought is that their houses are going to continue forever. They call the lands after their own names. I'm butchering it, but Psalms 49:11, King James Version, look it up, read it. You know what I'm saying? It's there. All right. Back into this article here. Let me see. There's a little photo of them, digging and searching, right? Here we go. The history of the kingdom of Edom. According to history, Saul, the biblical first king of Israel, reigned at the end of the 11th century BC. All right. Later, in the 10th century, the kingdom was attacked by Egypt following the death of King Solomon. This has been ratified by both the Bible and Egyptian records inscribed in hieroglyphics. The book of Genesis refers to the Edomites, who were thought to be descendants of Jacob's brother Esau, as the kings who reigned in Edom before any Israelite king reigned. All right, let's get into the scriptures. You want to bring out Genesis. I got one for you because it says what? Refers to the Edomites, who were thought to be descendants of Jacob's brother Esau. All right. Esau is the father of the Edomites. All right. But let's get into the history. All right. This is Genesis chapter 25, I'll start at verse 19. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram, Salakia, the sister to Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, in the womb, you see. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations, right? Two different nationalities, you see. Two nations are in thy womb. And two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, right? Two manner of people, man. There's one with salt, one without salt, all right? Totally different characteristics, all right? Two different manner of people here, you see. Two manner, back in verse 23, two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So you got to keep them separated, man. They're going to be separate. All right. And one people shall be stronger than the other people, which is the Israelites. Right. And verse 24. And one, back in verse 23, Salakia. Then, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau, all right? Because Esau came out came out red like a hairy garment, okay? He was red from head to toe, meaning, Esau, because it means wasted away is he, all right? He had no melanin, you see. That's that curse of Cain, all right? So you got to go back into the history and see this, man. The Most High put a mark on Cain, for killing Abel, all right? And reincarnation is true. It's a fact, So this is Cain coming back in his lot, man, as Esau. But with born with the curse, you see? All right? That's why he's red all over. Not that he was hairy, all right? Because I know in the article they try to twist it up as well. All right? But that's who Esau Edom is. It's not who were thought to be descendants of Jacob's brother Esau. No, the Edomites are descendants of Esau. Esau is the father of the Edomites. All right? All right, so if we continue in this article, later the biblical narrative holds that King David of Israel defeated the Edomites and supposedly killed every male in the kingdom. You just reading this, man. Supposedly? Look, man, it's yay or nay. He did it or he didn't do it, all right? All right, and it's evident that there's Edomites on earth right now, all over the fucking place. All right? They are the ones in rulership today. You see? Your current president, DJ Trump, is an Edomite. All right? Ben Nadaju is a Edomite. He's an Amalekite. All right? All the presidents on the dollar bill, the fiat currency that we use today, your greenbacks, all right, those dollars, those presidents are all Edomites, man. All right? Your children's school teachers more than likely are Edomites as well, man. Because these schools are nothing but slave camps, man. Indoctrination of bullshit, you know what I'm saying, of lies. And that's how Esau Edom, that's how he rolls, man. He's full of shit in every way he goes, man. This is right here, again, in the article. The word Edom means red in Hebrew. Hey, that's correct. And by tradition, Esau had red hair. That is not Correct. Like, all right, some of them do have red hair, but guess what? Other nations have red hair too. I've seen Elamites, right, or Elam. Your East Indians, your what you call the dot heads. Some people say that term, but I'm trying to make you understand, give you a visual. Shit, I've seen a lot of their men with reddish orange beards and hairs, and they're dark as hell. Sometimes they're darker than the Southern Kingdom here. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's calling them black, all right? Because it was part of the curses, man, that we would be called a byword, a proverb, man. To be called black or African American or Puerto Rican or Colombian, shit, even Chinese or Australian or whatever. Those are not the real names, man. And I say that because our people are scattered among those heathens and those other countries, man. And they're calling themselves that, I remember seeing a young Israelite woman, young girl, very dark skin. Her father was, Israelite, Southern Kingdom, and the mom was Chinese. And she was like on this show, I forgot what the hell it was, like the singing show, China's America's Got Talent or Idol, whatever the hell, I don't know. But she could sing. But they were booing her because she was so dark that she's not Chinese. She's not Chinese. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example I want to throw out there. But, you know what I'm saying? Our people are scattered to the four corners of the earth, man. And they're going to look like the other nations. And the point is here with this, because I don't want to get sidetracked. Coming back to the word Edom, it does mean red. And some of them, they have dark hair or brown hair or blonde hair or reddish hair, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Because the skin color is an indicator. It's not a definite, all right? Because you are whatever your father is, all right? And it goes back to your spirit. Who are you spiritually? You know what I'm saying? Who do you descend from? All right? These Edomites descend from Esau, man. That's who it is. That's it. And that's the point I wanted to get to. But let's get into the scripture real quick to prove it more, because it's all about the scripture, all right? These articles could say whatever they want to say, all right? But if it's not coming straight from the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? It's, it could be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's true, but the authority here on earth is these words, right? In these scriptures, man. These words in the Bible, all right? This is Genesis chapter 36, verse, I'll just get right to the point, verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. All right, and there it is. Esau is the father of the Edomites, man. All right, that's who their lineage goes back to. All right, and they run from it because they run from it because the end of Esau Edom for them it's not a pretty one, but for us it's beautiful, all right? Because after 1,000 years of slavery, of building up our kingdom, they're going to be all exterminated. All of them. All the Edomites. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young, you're an infant, a child, or woman. You're an Edomite, you will be exterminated after 1,000 years of slavery. Thus says the Bible. And, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? Back into this article. However, the meaning has further meaning as Edomites lived in a land still famous for its red landscapes, right? That's spiritual, man. Because they call themselves what? Caucasians, right? And Caucasian means cave dweller. This is their home, all right? Let's take a peek. This is Petra, Jordan right here. You see? See, they came back and built up the desolate places. All right? But this is who they are. This is where they're from. You see, it's all spiritual, man. This landscape, look at it. It's red. It's like a pale, light red, if you want to say. And so are Edomites, man. Their blood shows right through their skin, man. Because Cain was the first murderer on earth. And they are just like their father, man. You see? Back to the article real quick. Oh shit, my bad, Slakia. Oh, right here. The most famous site in what was Edom, though it dates from centuries later, is Petra, the red rose, or the rose red city of antiquity. Right. The famous, the most famous ancient site in what was Edom, though it dates from centuries later. Right. Let's go to Malachi real quick. All right. It says what? It dates what? From centuries later, though. Why is that? Because when Esau, Edom got back into rulership, they went up and built up the desolate places, man. They went and built it back up, and that's the proof right there. All right. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Right? Indignation means righteous judgment. All right. So you see in that picture we just saw, the Edomites built it back up, and that's why if you go, let's see if we, I got another example here somewhere, huh? Yeah, see, this is Petro Jordan, right? This is where Esau, Edom is from, all right? This is their land. And look, this is the Federal Reserve Bank here in Chicago on LaSalle and Jackson. Now, if you go to other places around the world, they also have this. A lot of their buildings, here in the States, especially in South America and Europe, all over the world, they have that like pyramid on top with the columns, showing you what? That Esau, Edom is in rulership, man. All right. But Esau, Edom is our enemy, man. And they are in rulership, and they are real. Because this article says ancient biblical kingdom of Edom was real. No, nigga, it is real. To this day, the Edomites are alive. And actually, a lot of them are doing well, and a lot of them are going down the drain, man, with their kingdom. All right, those curses in Deuteronomy 30 and 7 are happening to them. All right, but the elites, they're still in power, but their power is coming to an end, and they know it. They watch these videos. All right, they know what's to come. That's why they got all those bunkers, those dumbs, those deep underground military bunkers. They got these billion-dollar submarines. They call them luxury submarines, but it's really built to go deep to get away from the missiles, man. The ICBM, the Intercontinental Ballistic Missiles, man. Those nuclear warheads, all right? Because Russia and Iran and China and all these other countries, right, are going to hate the whore, which is America. Babylon the Great is America, and they're going to destroy this fucking place, all right? And, of course, the Lord's going to come and save his elect, you know what I'm saying? But this place is going to get destroyed. Revelation 16:19 says what? That America is going to be split into 3 pieces, man. And how are you going to do that? How can you, this massive land, how can you just tear it apart like that? How can you break it into 3 pieces? Well, with 200 million nuclear missiles hitting this motherfucker, you see? This place is going to be destroyed, man. And all you people that take the microchip are going to be destroyed along with it, man, by fire, man. All right? And for you brothers that are just waking up, you should have that fear, man. You don't want any of that smoke, all right? You don't want that fire, man. You want the Lord to cover you, man, to protect you and save you, man. So do what's right, man. Get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Repent, turn back, and do the work, man. Do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because many of us have been called, man, but few are chosen, man. We're hoping to be that few that are chosen, man. So make your calling and election sure, man. And stand your post, be on watch always, man, every day. All right. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, New York, who rule well. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity to the 4 corners of the earth. Shalom, wa abad babal.